I'm here in the middle of nowhere. And it's a very unique area. I'm sorry, my voice is going. For some reason, I think I've picked up something. But I'll just give you a quick tour here, attempting to narrate. This whole mountain range, at least this part of the mountain range, is composed of granite. Really ancient granite. Let's get over here if you can see there are caves all over this place. You can see up there on that ridge all the caves over there. And really quick, right over here, there's just a good example of how hollowed out some of the granite gets around here. So you have this boulder that is just completely, almost entirely hollowed out. You can have this little handle thing right over here. A hole. Anyway. That goes in there. Oh, maybe a couple feet or more. But anyway, caves everywhere. This is a wilderness study area. Or actually, sorry, it was until 2014, and the locals won a lawsuit to reopen the area. I believe it was a wilderness study area beginning in the 1990s. The reason we're here is because we heard a story about some biologists, wildlife biologists, that were almost run out of this area because of when they reopened it by something. This vocal that made itself known to them. And it's supposed to be the elderly gentleman that passed along the story, I believe, in the Sasquatch. So here we are. And this is, I'm not going to say what range it is, I'll just let you guess. But it's been called like one of the most remote mountain ranges in the United States. So I just wanted to take a minute and show you up here just as an example of how hollowed out the granite is around here. You can see up there all of those holes. This area is known for caves, so you can see why if the granite is like that. It's probably, it looks like water that's run through it for millions of years. And maybe there's acid and hot minerals, that flowed through it a long time ago, dissolving away the rock that was already there, if this was all happened underground. Or maybe some of it finally got smoothed out by the ocean after it sat under there for millions of years. So anyway, the results, there's lots of caves, and these are sturdy caves. These aren't, limestone caves or anything. Like, let's go over here. There's another one. So like right in there, that one goes pretty deep. It's not huge, but it's fairly deep. I don't know if I could get up there. If I were rappelling or something, I probably could, but it's about 30 feet up. And there are known caves around here that have lots of smoke in the ceiling because thousands of years ago the Indians would use the caves. There's a few canyons over there are pictographs and cave writings or that type of thing. I read an account online where this guy found a whole mural kind of, which he did not read any literature on it, but there it was. And so anyway, and it had pictures of trying to remember, sheep and different things that haven't lived here for quite a while, so it's probably several thousand years old. This isn't stuff for just 100 years ago. I'm sure this area was quite lush thousands of years ago. It's dried out. This is a wet oasis in the desert, but it's I bet it was even higher rainfall thousands of years ago because of the animals that are pictured in the Indian drawings. Anyway, that's all for now. Here's a little something. Not much in the way of structures yet up here, but this is kind of interesting. It intersects this other tree lane right over here. Right there. So that's a lean over here so you can see. There's the X. It's right by a mountain creek that's probably Granite Creek. So we have some things back here. Sorry, my voice is not best right now. And that's the lean right up there. And it looks like humans might have added a little off to the side. There's a bit of paracord, but they obviously could not do the large scale X there. This is very subtle. You can see a live tree right here. They've kind of very young, it's bent over, and then it's crossing this other live tree. So you got an X, and then laid up in the crook of that X, you have these three dead pieces of wood that look quite old. So Sorry, my voice, you know, I mentioned earlier, I think I do have a cold, but luckily I have plenty of energy. I just losing my voice. So anyway, very subtle, but is it natural? Is it natural just to have dead timber laid up in the crook of an axe there? And then Kev made his way up here, and I heard him exclaim that there's some more up here, so maybe that little thing was a marker. This is kind of off the trail, but you can see it. There's some footpath, kind of. So let's see what's up here. Oh, there's some dead timber. Oh, there are some leans. Let's go over here. Oh, I think this is where what he found. That pile of needles over there. Pine needles. Maybe there's a rock underneath. I don't know. Let's go this way. Is it right over there, kind of? Or?
Did you see it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'll show you. It's really hard to see.
Okay. A lot of leans right there.
Right over there. See where the dog's heading?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're like leaning up against the tree. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice it. So look at this little thing. It's definitely around here. So I just walked right by this. Kev saw this on his. So you have this branch, and there's all these sticks that are laid on it. These are not, part of the tree. So we got a lot of them. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 10 of them. I've heard some people theorize that each of those is a stick for a family member in the Sasquatch family over time, whether they're deceased or not. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if that's a theory. I mean, just a theory. But
I didn't notice this before, but interesting how, look, this right here, the end of this is sitting real nicely on a rock. So this entire branch here is going to be suspended with the tree on that end and held up on the rock on this end. And I've seen that before too. And then all these are leaned up on there.
well, this is really tight against here. If you look at this little branch right there, it's like wedged in tight. It doesn't even move at all so it's not just laid in there. They really got these in there tight. Anyway, would humans do this just for amusing themselves? I mean, it doesn't really serve a practical purpose as far as shelter.
Interesting though.
Yeah, look at that rock face. I bet some people like to climb it. I wouldn't, but some people would. Rock climbers.